Good evening, welcome to ITV News. This is Monday night's calendar with Duncan Wood and me, Katy Rickitt.
Here are this evening's main stories. But first, horror and humiliation. The words of Ben Parkinson's mother today about the takeover of Afghanistan by the Taliban, and her feeling that the sacrifice made by her son and so many others has been in vain.
Yes, former paratrooper Ben from Doncaster is the most severely injured soldier to have survived his injuries from the war in Afghanistan. Ben now fears for soldiers who were involved in the evacuation of embassy staff, British citizens and their allies amid chaotic scenes at Kabul airport.
There's also a tense wait for information for those in our region with relatives now living under a new regime. David Hurst reports.
Well, Katie Oscroft is in the newsroom.
Katie, the newsroom now today has seen the latest stage in the government's roadmap out of the pandemic come into force, as adults who are fully vaccinated now no longer need to self-isolate after contact with a COVID-19 positive case.
Yes, the government says it is able to make adjustments to a number of virus mitigating measures because more than 75% of UK adults have now been vaccinated. Well, we'll be getting the views of businesses in Leeds shortly, but first, let's just have a more detailed reminder of those rules. Well, it's hoped the move will help businesses who are struggling to cope with staff isolations. Lisa Adlam gauged reaction in Leeds today to the latest development on the road to normality. Still to come. Now, tomorrow, West Yorkshire Mayor Tracy Brabin will mark her 100th day in office. She received almost 60% of the votes after 2 rounds of counting back in May and promised to use her newly devolved powers and £30 million annual budget to improve transport and create jobs in the region. Well, earlier I spoke to Tracy Brabin and started by asking her how she thought her first 100 days had gone. First, back on calendar, new figures show that the number of building projects in our region has more than doubled in the last year as more people make home improvements and businesses expand after lockdown.
But in Yorkshire, construction remains a largely male-dominated industry, with women only making up around 1 in 8 workers. Well, now a campaign has been launched to change all that, as Kevin Ashford reports.
Great stuff and best of luck to them. I couldn't personally construct a shelf.
No, not me. DIY, not my strong point. Time though now for the weekend sporting action. Yes, Chris is in the studio with us this evening. Start of the Premier League, of course, but not the start that leads you.
Against their bitterest rivals, of course, Manchester United.
Fantastic, and the equipment was there at the ground to help, and that's all important these days,
Very
isn't it?
important, yeah.
But before we go to the weather, did you bring your lights back to the football? See? I mean, is that...
We're stuck in the middle.
Weather with Emma now. Emma, thank you. That's it from us. Our next update's 10:30.
The national and international stories are next with Charlie and White.
But from the team on calendar, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow at 6. Good night.